guys? Ryan Biddulph here, blogging from paradise. Stop by bloggingfromparadise.com to invest in blogging courses, blogging ebooks, blogging audiobooks, and blogging paperbacks. I have a ton, guys. Just click the tabs, courses tab, ebooks tab, and you'll find the audiobooks, also my audiobooks tab, listen tab, paperbacks. Why am I? Ebooks on Amazon. There'll be a link to them. Why fear is like an anchor and how to get rid of the anchor. Now we're talking about blogging fear. A lot of people are so afraid to blog. They're so afraid to chase their dreams, to live their dreams, because they're terrified to nudge into fear. Fear feels super uncomfortable. Who loves feeling ashamed, embarrassed, mortified, horrified, in a state of terror? Not being able to breathe during live broadcasts and all other stuff. So, the reason why fear is an anchor is this, and why you see if you're maybe struggling with your blog or you've been failing. Every fear that you do not face and feel builds up inside your being, inside your meat suit. This is your energetic tuning fork, if you will. So the more you hold those fears and they build up because you don't face them and you stay in your comfort zone, it is literally like strapping on a 150-pound weight to your back and trying to sprint up a mountain. It's literally impossible. Unbelievably impossible. Forget 150 pound, I'll say 500 pound. And you'll know it, and here's why. You'll be like, well, I want to blog, but I feel kind of lazy. I'm just not around to. I don't feel up to it, Ryan. I want to write my ebook, but I'm really afraid. So you don't write the ebook or you don't blog. That's the impossibility that I speak of. It's impossible to get up a mountain. It's impossible to write an ebook if you don't face your fear and feel it. Because that fear is so deep inside of you, it's anchoring you down to where you can't proceed and do what you're afraid to do. The only way to get through the fear, to release the anchor and to move forward and to write the ebook, to do the first live broadcast, to create your first course, to build a relationship with a top blogger, is to nudge into your fear and feel it. That's how you begin to remove the anchor and release it. Now, as you do that, it's going to feel scary and it's going to feel really uncomfortable, and your mind's going to race and you're going to look like an idiot. And then as you become more successful, more critics will find you and they'll make fun of you and they'll belittle. It just happens, guys. It's impossible not to experience this stuff. But it's beautiful because it brings you more fears that they trigger, or that individuals trigger, or that events trigger, so you can face, feel, and release them. Then you become more serene no matter what happens. It's like when you see these top bloggers and these top entrepreneurs and they get all types of resistance and fear, and they're not bothered by it because the fear's not in them. They're not being anchored out anymore. They have fears, but you only release the anchor and move forward toward your dreams, toward helping other people, this life of service and fun and circling the globe, or whatever your dream is for you, by nudging into the fear. Fear is an anchor. It will pull you down. It will hold you down. Imagine putting a 200-pound weight on your back, a weighted vest, and trying to sprint up. It's impossible. Just like it's impossible to move forward with those fears inside of you. You got to start feeling them. And it's going to be unpleasant, but on the other side is greater blogging success. That's where the money is. You want to make more money? More fears to feel, more to move in that direction. Do the things you've been afraid of doing. Writing a blog post every day, writing 4 blog posts a week, writing 3 blog posts a week. Well, I'm afraid I don't have that much time, and I'm working a full-time job. Doesn't matter. If you're afraid because you work a full-time job, do you think readers care that you work a full-time job and you're a blogging blogger? Well, let's go to my blog. People don't really have time for excuses because they don't have time for fear. And an excuse is fear. So you feel that, you release the energetic anchor. It's an unpleasant and uncomfortable journey at times, but it's so liberating because all your sweetest blogging success lies on the other side of feeling these fears. You remove the anchor, you're coasting through life. So many people weighed down by fear that they're building up inside their being, weighing them down. They're going to look at you and be like, hey, I could do it. And then you'll inspire them to nudge into fear and to remove the anchor. That's the beauty of it. You get to help so many more people and you experience sweet worldly success. You know what to do, guys. Stop by bloggingparadise.com. Buy some ebooks today. Buy some courses. Buy some audiobooks and paperbacks. And share them with your friends.